You know what? I actually clicked go live on the right account today. Okay. I have scissors on my desk. I don't know why. Michael Bobo, welcome in. Can we get some yos? Hello. You're the first one here. Okay. You know what? For the fans, I'll be using regular face cam today. Ain't that crazy? 3, 2, 1. Ain't no way. Hello, good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Peacein_art channel, everybody. You know what? I actually did it. I actually clicked go live today. Ain't it crazy? Last time we were here was for the shareholders meeting. Now there is an update. Peacein did get a real job. This was not anticipated. This was not planned. At that point, I had only been applying to jobs for like 2 weeks. And at week 3, something actually worked out. So, um, so I'm not saying that the art will be on hiatus. It's just I have to work a lot of hours now offline in order to prepare for everything. But you know what? That's okay. But welcome in, Kobobots. Welcome in to the starting soon screen. Hello. You know, it's weird not seeing sub badges in chat. You know, we're all equals here. No elitism in the Peacein_art chat. You guys are here today. Also, we're using my bedroom light today, so there's gonna be a huge shadow here. Okay. You know what's weird? I can actually button this shirt now. Ain't that crazy? Okay, so the plan for this channel still remains the same. We're going to be doing weekly art streams on this channel with varying topics and ideas and concepts. So I have a few ideas and you will see them as we go along throughout the year. But the plan is if we go live on this channel every single week, that means whenever the official Peacein_art channel on YouTube like launches for real, then we'll have a backlog of videos for 2 months ahead basically. Because I'm planning on doing videos every single week on the Peacein_art channel on YouTube. Is there a command? No, okay, I'll have to add that later. But it's youtube.com/@peaceinart without an underscore, I believe. It might. But we'll have the hyperlink next stream. Because the plan is to do weekly, every other week, a speed painting, and then the weeks in between, like a filmed art, like challenge or drawing video. Separate from a speed painting. That way there's like a variety of content on that channel. And that is going to launch, my goal is January 1st next year. Or the first... should we do uploads on Fridays or Sundays? Because I don't want uploads to be on the same day as the main channel. Either Fridays or Sunday. We usually do Fridays. Hi Vic, welcome in. Hi Mars, welcome in. Hi guys. You didn't miss anything, don't worry. Wait, is that a first time chat? Can we get some yos? New chatter, everybody. Even though we know you. Hi Mars. Hi guys. We're just talking about what this channel is going to be. So, basically, I want the YouTube channel for the Peacein_art to be officially hard launching by next January. Or this January, shit. So like I said, we're going to try and go live on this Twitch channel every week. That way we can start filming videos and get those videos in the editing pipeline to be ready for January. So, if you guys have any ideas for what you want to see on this channel, I have a few ideas already cooking. Today we're doing a self-portrait. We're going to do a self-portrait every single year. And then I have a few like art challenge ideas. I have a few, I think a really cool concept to do every other month would be drawing myself in blank style. So I would make like a character style sheet for like, let's say Pokemon. So we would break down how you draw in Pokemon art style. So I'd have like a character sheet, a style sheet, and then I would actually draw for the video. So that would require like 5 hours of prep. So I could draw myself in like Pokemon or different types of anime or manga style. And that I think that'd be really cool to break down. I think doing a series where we try out blank style of like a predetermined artist or like just like a style of art could be cool. So you guys be thinking about what you want to see. Well, also we'll do a drawing your comments video, I think every other month. That way people can like put in the YouTube comments. Everybody likes that. Drawing viewers is always good. We could do characters. There's a lot we can do with this channel. This channel is technically separate from Peacein_17. The reason being is I technically have an actual business for Peace and Art. So everything on this channel is technically a business expense. Also, same goes for donations. Everything you donate is technically to the business. It won't go directly to me. It'll go to my business account. So just keep that in mind if you do want to donate for like TTS and stuff. It's separate income-wise and tax-wise. So basically, it kind of confirms that anything people donate to this channel will be just for art. So yeah, that's just to make that crystal clear. Everything Peace and Art related, book-wise, is separate from the main channel. Officially now. So that's kind of cool. So yeah. It's still my business. I'm still the sole owner and worker. But everything is on the books separate. Anything else I need to address? I only got 2 hours today because I have plans at 11:30. So we got a speed run today. Also, we did confirm this last stream. Whoever does donate to this channel gets a VIP badge. We currently have 1 investor, 1 VIP in the chat. Blackish Tooth, thank you. It is $5 minimum for TTS. And I did figure out the issues with my PayPal. I had to wait 3 weeks for them to process my account opening. So now I can like transfer all donations to my actual bank account now. So that was solved last week. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Now, since we are technically filming YouTube videos 2 to 3 months in advance, I have to keep my commentary, like, not dated. Like, we can't talk about, like, current drama, because then people will watch it in 3 months and be like, what the fuck? Wait, also, I should not swear on this channel. I should try my best to not swear. What should I do if I swear, guys? Should I, like... I don't know what I should do. I forgot to clean up my water jar. That's gross. Okay. Are we ready? This is the Ludwig song, isn't it? VOD watchers, you won't hear this. But it's like Ludwig's song. Okay. Are we ready for our first intro on the Peace and Art channel? Finally. Oh, also, guys, remember to click follow. We don't have affiliate on this channel. Wait, I think they changed the requirements to become an affiliate. You have to have... It used to be 10 streams, but now it's 14. Like, what the fuck? How am I gonna get affiliate on this channel? The drama is Peacin is too cute? Wait, no flirting in the chat. Wait, wait, is this an HR complaint now, officially? Nah. Okay, let me just say. I'm fine with saying someone is cute, but just be like, oh, like, state something specific. Be like, oh, your hair is cute, or the shirt is cute. You know, we don't want simps. Unless... No, I'm kidding. I am rolled... Wait, Coconut Mom. Welcome in. Can we get some yos? Hello. It's so weird. Chat is here. I don't like this setup as much. Also... Wait, look at this. You guys want to see the new setup? Oh my god! I got my new tripod in the mail yesterday. So now we officially have a good overhead tripod. You should just get affiliate when you get 50 followers. No, but if sorry, I'm stuttering. If Twitch did that, then people would just follow bot themselves. It makes sense that you have to have like X amount of streams and average viewership, but it's whatever. I just need to click go live on this channel more. Which I should have started this shit months ago when I didn't have a job. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, are we ready? Guys, get your pens and pencils. Draw along at home. Wait, how would you draw along to a self-portrait? Okay. Are we ready? Music is kind of loud for me, but it should be fine for you guys. You guys know the drill. Say hi, YouTube. We need to get the YouTube frogs to watch the art streams. The plan is simple. Okay. I need to stop. I need to come up with my own shit. Okay. Yeah, what should I say? I need to think of like an actual intro for this channel. Hi, Electra. Can we get some yos? Hello. Like I said this earlier, but it's so weird not seeing badges. We're all equals here. No elitism. Okay. I'm ready. I'm locked in. Sorry, it's so weird looking at the camera. Guys, smash the follow button. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm not looking at you guys. Just say hi, YouTube. You guys know what to do. Okay. Welcome back to the Peace and Art channel, everybody. Today is going... Fuck. Reset. Editor, reset. Don't they have to clap? Okay. Welcome back to the Peace and Art channel, everybody. Today, I'm going to be doing a self-portrait. The last time I drew myself was 4 years ago. If you scroll back on my Instagram, you can find it. It's alright. It was a stylized lining drawing with, I think, India ink and then Tombow markers. But today, we're going to elevate it a bit. I have an actual most recent picture of myself. I did make a grid. So, every year, I want to try and do a self-portrait. And I don't want it to be hyper-realistic, because let me just say, I don't like realism. I'm a hater. I'm sorry. Mainly because I'm not good at it. But every single year, I want to draw myself in my preferred medium and style. And right now, I've been really into India inks. At the time of filming, this is October. I have quit Inktober. But that's because I hate drawing every day. I'm going to say it. It got really boring. But today, I'm going to be drawing myself in my current... Today, I'm going to be drawing myself in my current preferred style. I like just simple line art still. I love the grayscale. So let's see how it goes. Okay, that was shit. I gotta get ready and head to work. Don't worry. Get that bag. But thank you for coming in for a little bit, Mars. We'll be here for 2 hours. Probably. Because I have lunch at 11:30. But we're speedrunning today. So the average Inktober drawing... Wait, do you guys want to see my Inktobers? If you follow my art Instagram, guys, follow it right now. Peacin_art_ on Instagram. You know, I think this is totally fair to show on camera because, like, I quit Inktober. Oh my god, I kicked the table. Okay, so these are my Inktober drawings. So just to get an idea of what the current style I enjoy right here. Oh wait, it looks really washed out. Let's do it on the second camera. Okay, so just to get an idea of what this current style looks like, these are some of my Inktober drawings. So varying grayscales, line art still. I think this one was one of my better ones. Let me find my other favorite one. I think my last Inktober, this one I loved a lot. It had very harsh shadows. But that's kind of the style we're going for today. Kind of been what I've been vibing with. I only did, I think, 12 or 11 days of Inktober. But you know what? We'll do it next year. Whoever wants to buy this whole set, bidding starts at, let's say, 500. Who wants to take it? Okay. I'm locked in. Okay. Before we get started, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my art Instagram, peacin_art_ for final pictures and in progress work. Thank you. Okay, I need to make that more seamless. But we'll get in the groove. Okay. I'll scoot over here now. What do you guys think of the dual camera setup? It's basically just the calligraphy camera setup, but we got the higher quality camera back. My sister finally gave it back. Jesus Christ. Okay. So the main method that I'll be drawing today is the grid method. You might remember seeing this in your coloring books, but it's basically you print out your reference image with a grid. This one is a 4x6. This paper I have prepared today is a 5x7 because I am going to be putting a 1/2 inch border around the hole. So that way the actual working plane will be a 4x6 inch working plane. So in order to grid properly, you have to actually redraw your grid. So that's what I'm going to do first. Editor, Speed up this because this is really boring, or just cut it out entirely. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, the paper I'm working with is a 4x7. So I'm going to need to grid out a 4x6 working plane with a border. I was going to do this before stream, but I forgot. I need to get a clear ruler, but it's not in the budget yet. And by that, I mean I have other shit I want to buy. I got a chance to play a little bit more of the new Mario Party last night with my sister. We're gonna play more tonight. But dude, the minigames are so good. But apparently, for the Bowser game modes, it's only single player. You can only do multiplayer if you have, like, separate consoles. Which I thought was stupid. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense for the Battle Royale mode, but still. It made me sad. So, how you guys doing today, huh? This part takes forever. Anyway, to explain the reason why I'm using this circle stencil instead of my ruler. I like using a clear ruler whenever I'm drawing out grid lines, because that way I can see if it's straight or not. And this stencil is also really nice because wait, why can't I see shit? Because it has, like, center lines in the middle of the circle, so it's kind of like an indirect ruler. And when you're gridding, it doesn't really matter if your lines are super straight because it's more of a point of reference. You just have to make sure the actual lines along the border are straight. This is gonna be so embarrassing. You guys are gonna be able to see when I look at my chat. You know, there's a reason why I don't want a 2-monitor setup, and that's the biggest reason. I don't want you guys to physically see my head turn. Because one of the classic Ludwig bits, I think this was years ago. He was playing Toontown, and it was one of his worst performing streams at the time. And a chatter literally said, "Why you keep looking at your second monitor? Nobody's here." And like, it's the meanest shit, but it's so real. It's so real. I'm not saying that to, like, bait everybody into falsely engaging, but it's just what I think about when it happens. Grid lines are finally done. Look at that. Perfect. Don't ignore the bad one, please. Okay, so now that is done. So basically, when you grid, you want to make sure everything lines up to your reference image. So as we can see, my left eye is in this quadrant. My right eye is in this quadrant. So you can either, like, start placing your basic shapes and forms where they should be in your grid. But you know what I like to do? I like to just go straight for line work. Because gridding is really good if you're trying to get a accurate copy of your image without Because normally if you draw, you want to draw like your base shapes. Like you can see my head here. You can see my hair is going up. Chin line here, shoulders here. But we don't have to do that when we're good. We can just kind of look over and glance where everything would line up. Okay. A really helpful tip that I learned when drawing eyes is from a caricature how to draw book. And basically, instead of drawing a circle and then drawing the eyelid, it's a lot easier if you draw the shape like the whites of the eyes. Now, I would like to say I am half Asian, but like I'm smiling in this picture, so my eyes look really small. And just to clarify, I'm allowed to say that. You guys aren't, but I am. Just zoom in a little bit. Remind me to zoom out later. Oh, she's not gonna focus, is she? There we go. It's really funny because in my reference picture, I'm smirking. Like when I smile, I will tilt up my right side more. It is harder to like smile with the left side of my face, and I don't know if that's because of my disability or just because like it's a little quirky thing I do now. I just think smirks are so funny. I just think they're inherently more funny than a normal smile, you know? Okay, I need to start speedrunning. I only have an hour and a half left to go. I swear, I think one of my eyebrows is more like angular than the other. I don't get it. No entiendo. The way my glasses sit on my face, they usually overlap my eyebrows, and I do that on purpose because I like twitch a lot. Not the website, I like physically twitch. But I guess in this reference picture, I'm like raising them up. Also, this is a selfie. This is not a portrait photo. Because, like, I'll be honest, I wanted to look good. You know, my passport photo does too many chins. Oh, my glasses are huge. Oh, I did the... The cool thing about gridding is that you can easily see where your shapes and forms aren't lining up correctly. Because right here, I started doing the top of the glasses too high. Because that's what I thought they'd be, but then I glanced over and it's supposed to be here. Whenever I do these type of ink drawings with the gridding method, the longest part is the sketching process. Once I have my lines down, I can be fairly quick. I think the location of my eyes are off, but it's fine. It's chill. I'm not going for pure accuracy here. Yeah, this eye is too far to the right. We're gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, that's a much better eye shape. Oh, the reason why I messed up initially, I did this eyebrow way too high. Yeah, why? Sorry. I don't know what I was doing. I think when I did the eyebrows, I was just not looking at the ref. The eyebrows are in the same square as the lens. I did it way too high. Dude, what am I doing? I would like to preface this is not a tutorial by any means. I don't ever want to become an art teacher because people always say those who who teach cannot do, and that has always sat with me. Okay, wait, the eyes look kind of good. Only losers say that teachers are cool. No, no, no. Teachers are wicked. They're radical. But I mean, like, you ever have like the overweight gym teacher who just blows the whistle and never like exercises? It's like that type beat. Now that I'm actually following the grid, it's looking so much better. Imagine drawing properly. Solve the problem. Who would have thought? Now for the nose. I have a very flat nose. Dude, my smirk is insane. I think for this, I'm still gonna do like a solid line art for most sections. Yeah, I still like that look. Coming along. Okay, now that I have the main face parts down, we can start doing the actual larger forms. Are Widow Peaks like bad still? I don't mind mine. I always thought that Widow's Peaks looked like hearts. Wait, I just realized you can't see my ears at all in the reference picture. That was not on purpose. It's not often that I take pictures of myself, so I just don't really see the need to. But I chose this one because I loved how my hair came out. I'd literally just gotten ready for bed. I put my hair in a top bun, and look, it literally looks like a headdress or like a crown. It's so perfect. I was livid. I don't think I want to make my hair look too realistic, like in terms of shading, because the actual picture is really dark. There's not much highlights in my hair. I think it would be kind of cool to make it look like bubbly. Love how your hair is almost half the picture. Dude, I know. I got big hair. I'm embracing it now. I used to always keep my hair up in like a really, really tight bun that was like this big. But apparently I learned that like that damages your hair. The more you have your hair like touching itself, like when you wrap it around for a bun, it like gives you more split ends. So ever since then I've been putting my hair into like really big top buns when it's not down. And my hair has grown a lot softer since then. But like I don't like wearing my hair like this when I go out because like I don't want to get my hair dirty on the bus. I usually put it in like a smaller top bun. Okay, that's a good starting point. I'm gonna kind of refine the line work in pencil. And then we can start doing line work. Dude, I'm like drawing in like the smile lines here, and I just look old. I am 25. Surprisingly, not much acne. Wait, I think I have one right here right now. Right here. Since I've been working, I've been wearing a mask more, so I've been touching my face less. Still got bags under my eyes. The scrunchie tie is right here. I'm not gonna draw in the line art for like the smile lines, because the actual like shadows will show it. Oh, so we'll explain this later, but this is a posterized version of the photo. You'll see it common with like street art stenciling, but we'll talk about that later. We're still just sketching right now. Oh, I made my chin way too big. There we go. My eyes look crooked, but that's just how the picture is. Oh no. I always have my head at a slight tilt. I always lean to the left. And then the lower half of my body leans to my right. It's always good whenever you're drawing to move it away from your table. Because when you're looking at your table, you're looking at it at like a 35 to 25 degree angle. But it's always good to hold it out at eye level, arm's distance. I also have a mirror on this side of my room, so I'll look at the mirror if I'm working larger. That's why people will work with easels, because you can look at it at eye level height. Kind of like when you have like your computer monitor at your desk, you want it to be at eye level. I made my top lip way too big. I didn't get injections yet. Okay, now that just looks like I'm having a stroke. I think that's good for now. Obviously, we'll do more refining with line art when that comes. But I think this is a good starting point. Good place to start. Because I have a problem whenever I work with pencil. I keep adding to it. I keep adding when I know I need to stop if I know it'll go to a different medium. So this is a good place to stop with pencil. Most of the grading is correct. It's fine if it's not totally accurate. We're not going for realism here. Okay, now line art. I'm gonna go grab my microns. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh yeah, this is the pen my coworker broke. See the clicker's gone? Or the tab, not clicker. My favorite part, line art! Today I'm going to be using Sakura Pigma Micron pens. These are really good if you're going to work with watercolor or inks after, because these are waterproof. They are dye ink. Oh, also, I'm using watercolor paper. This is not mixed media. This is cold press, medium grain watercolor paper. Because I am going to be using Indie inks for the final grays and whites. Or grays, not whites. This is not an ad, but Micron pens are the best fine liners you'll ever get. The tips are really durable, you can press fairly hard and it won't ruin the tip. Just make sure you don't do it on like the 0.5 or 1 liners. They also have a brush tip version, if you like mangaka. Or mangaka is like the person who does manga, just manga. Okay. So whenever I do line art in this style, I usually start with a 02 or a 03 liner. I'll go with the 02. Because depending on how hard or how light you press, you can get varying line widths, but it's still like if you do a straight line at the same pressure, you'll get a 02 width. Yeah, I'm locking in. Clean. You will see me rotate my paper instead of my utensil throughout. Because you want to try and follow the natural movements that your hand and wrist will make. Because if you're moving it like this, you're going to get a lot less a clean line if you move your paper underneath. Also, you don't want to give yourself carpal tunnel. Oh, the glasses are so annoying. I don't want to do them. I think glasses are the hardest thing to do line art for because you can easily tell when it's not proportional when your lines aren't straight because it is a man-made item versus when you're doing like foliage or people because it's of nature, so you're never going to see like a purely straight line in nature or like on a human body. So it's fine if your line art isn't super clean, but for glasses, you can easily tell when your line isn't perfectly curved or perfectly straight. So you know what? I'm locking in. Ooh, clean! That came out perfect! Yo! I went to art school, guys. Okay. I need water. I only have an hour 15 left. Oh, this is easy. Also, guys, we are 30 minutes into stream, so if you're new here, click that follow button. You get cool emotes, and you get to type in chat. Wait, you don't get emotes on this channel. I'm sorry, I lied. When we get affiliate, we'll get emotes on this channel. So make sure you're following and have notifications on so you don't miss the new weekly streams on this channel. There we go. I gotta use a different script on this channel because we don't have affiliate. We're brokies. Okay, now to do the other lens. This is gonna be hard. Because just the angle in the reference picture, this lens is supposed to be larger than the other one. Oh, that's so bad! I did it too angular! Oh, no. Oh. Oh no, that's so bad. You can tell because this one is more rounded. This one is too sharp. How do I fix this? I can fix this because it just so happens that the actual glasses rim is pure black, so we're going to overcorrect this line to make it look a bit more rounder at the top. Oh man. There we go. That fixes it a tad. Just like a little bit. God damn it. Okay, I'm locking in. Drawing in the top part of the frame. Oh yeah, it'll be fixed once it's fully colored in. It'll be fine. Everything's okay. Have no fear, because Peacein is here. Okay, now we gotta draw in the bottom part of the lens. I'm gonna do very light line art, because the bottom rim isn't too noticeable. Nice. Hard part is now done. Frames will always be the death of me. Now for the eyes. I do have a bigger top lid on my, yeah, on my right eye, because my right eye doesn't open as wide as my left. Which is weird because I know a little bit about strokes because my dad suffered, or not my dad and my grandfather suffered strokes. So usually in women, whenever they have a stroke, the right side of their face will become more droopy. So it's very weird that like the left features on my face are more droopy. It's weird. I'm an anomaly. Okay, so I'm going to. I don't wear makeup, but I just like to make. I like to add a little bit of eyeliner. Because when you thicken the line, it kind of implies that there's a shadow underneath. And in this picture, you can't see any of my lashes because I have very short lashes. So, because lashes usually when you draw them, they will fan up like this. And then you'll also see bottom lashes. But in this picture, you can't see them because I just have very small lashes. So just having a simple liner is kind of truer to the reference. I don't necessarily have downturn. They kind of like lift up here versus a downturn where you'd see the eyeline go here. I gotta draw my bags. And my eyes are brown. They're dark brown. But I'm still gonna draw in some lines coming out from the edge of the eye because I just like that stylized look. And we'll be able to color in the eyes with a slight gradient with the actual India inks. Eyes are done. I'm gonna redraw in some of the eyebrow right here because it goes. My eyebrows are kind of thinning a little bit. Like if I did makeup, I would have to draw them in. And I think the reason why is because my eyeglasses line up right on my eyebrows. So it could be to like, it's just agitating that part of my face more. I used to have really, really bushy eyebrows when I was little. But you know, the hair is thinning on my face, not on my head, thank goodness. Okay, I'm locking in. What are we at? It's almost 10. I need to lock in. I actually need to finish by 11. Dude, my eyebrows are so asymmetrical. Oh my god. This one is more angular and then it thins here. This one's more of like a straight down. This one's like a triangle. Oh my god, that's so bad. No wonder I don't have a GF. Anyway, I'm locked in. Eyebrows will be basically completely filled in with ink, but I'm still drawing in lines just to give it more of a stylized look. I'm not going to draw in the smile lines because that'll be filled in with the grays. Okay, main facial features are now done. I know it's not going to focus on this camera because I have manual aperture on. Okay, now the scary part. I hate doing hair. No, I'll do the face first. I have my base head and chin form. I'm gonna thicken some of the lines just to add some slight depth. Gotta get my double chin in. I would like to clarify, in the picture I'm wearing a tank top, not a bra. Now for hair. So I'm gonna try something slightly different. I'm not gonna do a solid line across the forehead. I'm gonna do cascading lines to kind of mimic the look of hair. And obviously, a strand of hair would not be 0 to width, but it's just so we don't have a super clean line along the widow's peak. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in the rest of the line art for this part of my head, and then we'll start on the line art for the hair curls. W streamer immortalizing her beauty? Wait, you guys can't be simping on this channel. I do, welcome in. Are you guys are gonna be devastated when you find out about my sugar mama? That is totally real and not fake. The line art for the hair doesn't have to be too distinguishable, because my hair is really dark. Contrary to popular belief, it's not black. It's very, very dark brown. When I was younger, it was like a medium brown, but that's because like I went outside a lot. But now I don't. The only time I go outside is to take the bus and then grab the mail. But otherwise, I don't go much. Because, you know, I don't want skin cancer. I don't want it. I'm on the road? Okay, we'll see you later. Drive safe. spilled. It's part of the shirt. It's not a water stain. That part's done. Now we can start on the larger curls. There we go. Draw on the scrunchie. I'm really liking this because there's so many different line textures in this. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. Because I kind of want it to look cartoony the way it's lined up. I don't want it to be too realistic. Okay, I'm just going to commit. I'm going to do large plumes. It'll kind of look like little clamshells. Or little rainbows. Majority of this will just be filled in with black, so I kind of want to give it like a Zendoodly look. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because I know I'm not good at realism. So I'm just gonna play into what I'm strong at. I notice when I'm drawing, I'm tilting my head to the left. Man, I'm kind of loving this. I like how it's not super clean. Almost done with the hair now. Not what I was planning on doing, but honestly, I kind of love it. We'll add more like little wispies at the end once the base grays are down. Yeah, that's the line art done. Cool. Now we can see if I missed anything. I think another big reason why I don't like realism as much is because it doesn't feel like me. Because anybody can truly learn if they really try to do realism, but not everybody can draw in their own way. That's why I get really frustrated whenever people will diss like modern art or more modern aesthetics or styles. It's like, man, like it's their own self-expression. Just because you don't like it or just because it's not realistic doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, I'm gonna do some touch-ups for some line works that I might have missed. Okay, let's get some close-ups on the line work. No lookers. Yeah, I think the Zendoodly look added a lot of texture versus just filling it in with like a flat black, like the posterized ref. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, now time for filling in the shades and grays. So I printed off two reference pictures, one of just regular black and white, and then another posterized. So if you go into Photoshop, it's under image adjustments posterize. You can choose how many grays you want to add. You can also do colored posterize. But this is good if you're trying to learn where shadows would be. So as you can see, the lighter parts are where the light is hitting, darker parts is where shadows are, and then cast shadows. So this is really good if you're learning how to observe shadows in reality. Also, you'll see this style in like stencil work or street art. So if you want to learn that as well, like layering different colors on top of each other to get a more shaded look in 2D, this is a really good tool to learn. So in our reference, we can see it's not perfectly gridded, but that's fine. But we'll see that light will be hit here along the upper cheekbones, right here, right below the chin, some along the upper chest, but mostly shadows. Okay, so now we can go on to inking. I'm going to be using India ink. I believe it is the Speedball brand. And what I did is I pre-mixed all my different grays. Feel free to screenshot for this at home if you want to pre-mix your colors as well. This lightest gray is a 1 drop of ink to 150 drops of water, 1 to 50, 1 to 20, 1 to 8, 1 to 8, 1 to 1, and then pure black. As you can see, you get a pretty good gradient depending on how much ink you have to water ratio. Most people just mix in like a painter's tray. I just like to have my pre-mixed bottles. It just makes life so much easier. That way, consistently across different drawings, I have the same shades of gray. But yeah, pro tip. Since India ink dries really quickly, it's going to be a wet on dry method, meaning I'm not going to be able to blend my colors together once it's down on the paper. That's why whenever I'm doing inking in this style, it's best to do posterized method because you can see where light gray does not blend with the medium gray and so on. So to start, I'm just going to do a very light wash of my lightest gray, the 1 to 150, across the whole flesh tones. And then I will add the medium and darker grays on top of that for my shadows. Okay, gotta make sure everything's in frame. Oh, I hit the table again. Okay, it is 10:16, so I have exactly 45 minutes to do this. This will be easy. My typical Inktober drawings took about an hour to sketch, just because, like, I hate sketching. And then about an hour to line art in ink, so we're on pace. Since India ink dries really quickly, you have to work fast. The reason why I like using a small brush is because I don't want to put too much ink down. So I am using a smaller brush to fill this lighter area. But since India ink dries really quickly, once you put it down, you cannot remove it. So whenever I work with a larger brush, this should be for if I'm doing like a project that can have a bit more air that can be covered up. But since India ink does not reblend or reactivate, you have to work really quickly. It's kind of like working with acrylics almost. You can't, once it's down, it's down. So you have to make sure whenever you're putting ink down, you're blending it, or not blending, you're just mixing the almost dry with the fully wet. That way you don't get visible like overlapping splotch lines. You may notice how I'm working around the eyes, even though eyes are not pure white. What I like to do is I have very little ink on the brush now, so I will fill it in very lightly. There you go. Now notice how I didn't go across the whole page. I did it in sections. Like I filled in the forehead first, and then the lower face, and then the in behind the lenses. Because if I just did like this, I wouldn't be able to cover the whole area quick enough, so you would see like visible overlapping splotch lines. Okay. Quick. And since I'm using cold press watercolor paper, any type of water-based product like watercolor or India inked will absorb really quickly. If you want to do a method where you are able to blend your products on the paper still when they're like, if you want more time for it to be activated, I would recommend using hot press watercolor paper because the products don't absorb as quickly as compared to cold press. The only issue is hot press. Usually more product sits on top of the paper because it doesn't absorb as quickly, so they take longer to dry. But it's only really a difference of like a minute or two. So if you're doing a project where you want to have more blended colors, I would recommend using hot press watercolor paper. Mixed media paper is also good, but usually they don't hold as much product. So if you're doing a project where you're layering a lot of water-based inks on top of each other, it's not going to hold as much. Okay, we're going to let this dry for a bit, and then we'll start adding our other grays. So, how are you guys today, huh? Type 1 if you're enjoying the stream. Type 2 if you're a hate watcher. Imagine. Yeah, that's dry. Don't put your brushes in your mouth. Don't. It's very bad habit. It's bad for your teeth. This is why I wish we had 3 hands. Wouldn't that be sick? Would that be wicked? Okay, we have our base grade down, so that'll be like our highlight. We can add our next grade, which is the one to... or 1 to 20. The camera's out of focus. This one. This one will always... I can try and adjust it. It's because this camera... Oh, wait, is this one? This one should be fine. It's because this second camera... should I change... It's on autofocus, but the aperture... Oh, wait, I just changed the frame rate. Omega Dance. There we go. Oh, the art one? Okay. Thank you, Electro. I'll try and adjust it. Okay, if I have to adjust it, I have to unplug it. There we go. Oh, dude. Oh, you know why? It's because my sister used this. She didn't change the settings back. There we go. Guys, we're back in. She had everything set to manual, which is what I told her to do. Okay, it should be on autofocus now. I thought I put it back on. That's my fault. Shall we? Oh my god, there's 2 of me. Okay, this should be a little bit better now, huh? It's on autofocus now. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Dude, I'm so dumb. Okay, thank you. I thought because it was on manual focus, so like it was focusing on things here, but not here. Like this close to the lens. Okay, so now it's on autofocus. Clueless. Okay, I'm back to work. You know, this is the first video on the channel. Now we're gonna add our first set of shadows. Since I took this picture in direct lighting, there's not gonna be too many varying shadows. It's pretty flat. Similar thing, I gotta work quick. Quick. Come along. Right now, I'm just adding thin lines. Just for a bit more texture, because this already has a lot of line work in the actual, like, dyeing part. Face is done. My stomach is grumbling. Ignore that. Awesome, thank you. I don't know if it's because, like, this is, like, my portrait, but I feel like I'm tryharding a little bit. Not saying that I went lackluster on the Inktober drawings, but I didn't add, like, the texture lines. See, very subtle here. It's obviously harder to do it with, like, I don't know, this is a 5-0 brush. Okay. Main shadows on the face are done. I think I want to make the scrunchie a lighter gray. There we go. You can see a little bit of overlap here. Like, see this line? That's because I put this gray right next to this when this one is fully dry. Going back to make sure you work quick. Otherwise you get unwanted overlap lines. Some people like that look, but if it's not what you're going for, it will stick out a lot. Oh, okay. I'm gonna, because this part of the glasses is like a goldie. Oh my god, my stomach is grumbling so much. I had a smaller breakfast because I know I'm going out for lunch today. Or wonder. And no, it's not a date. We can hear it. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. If you can, clip it. Just kidding. Okay. Dude, imagine. It's so loud, though. Or maybe it could be like it just feels louder because, like, it's in my body. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. Now for our next gray. Our 1 to 20. So there's not much darker shadow in our reference. It's just mainly under the chin. I can probably add more in some parts of the face just to like accentuate the shadow more. I think I will do that. You know, you don't gotta follow the ref to a T. You may notice I'm not cleaning my brush in between. It's because since I'm going from light to dark, I don't need to clean the brush, but you can if you want to. It doesn't really matter. It's not like the dye will dry in the brush. It's fine. Because it's dye ink, not pigment, so it's not like tiny, like, you won't get black specks in your paint if you don't wash it in between. You just make sure you use only a set brush for dye inks versus pigment inks. Because if you are using pigment, then you will see speckles in your brush if you don't clean it in between. Just to, like, state that right now. Okay, so I'm going to darken my eyebrows. One of my first few streams on my main Twitch channel was doing India ink portraits. If you go back to my VOD channel, you can find them. Gonna add a slight shadow under my top lid and eyelash. Darken the top lid a little bit. Right now I'm just putting shadows where they would be. There's also a harsher shadow from the actual glasses. We'll just draw that in. Ooh, that looks clean. Main shadows in the face are done. Now I can start filling in the hair after the bow straps. Now for the big plumes. Now, even though this is a larger surface area of ink I have to cover, I'm still filling it in sections, kind of following the little clamshell half rainbow moon shapes I did. That way, if there is overlap in ink, it won't be as noticeable. I know it doesn't look super dark on camera, because this is my third darkest gray. And we kind of need a bit more closer to black. So I'm probably going to do one more layer of my 1 to 8 and kind of darken some parts of the hair once it's dry. Right now I'm just adding in some tiny lines to make it look part of my hairline. Darkening my eyes a little bit. Some touch-ups. I got 15 minutes. I'm like 90% done. Okay, that's dry. Let's go ahead and go in with our second darkest gray. I went to 8. So I'm basically just going to fill in with parts that would be darker. Because in our ref, the hair is basically just black or darkest gray. There's not much highlights. So I'm just going to fill in wherever, in my head, I think shadows would be. Now, I don't want them to be too noticeable, so I'm just going to fill them in with very thin strokes of ink. I'm not going to do any, like, big washes. When I'm doing the thinner strokes in the hair, I'm following the lines that I drew. It's not super clean. So more illustrative than anything. Here, darkest, or our darkest gray for this picture is down. Now all that's left to do is fill in the frame with almost pure black, and then adding some more hair details with the fine liner, and then it's done. This is my 1-to-1 mix. This is not pure black, but it's just about. I'm gonna add a tad to my eye, just because I want the edges to be really dark. I'm now going to add some more like wispies with my fine liner. And then it's done. Now I'm finally washing the brush. It's nice because the pigment doesn't stay in the brush. Because it is dye ink we went over earlier. And whenever you're done with your brushes, just reshape them. You can use wax or like if your brush is really like messed up, you can use beeswax to reshape it. But when it's wet, just gently pull with your fingers in water. It should be fine. So I'm going to add some tiny lines with my number 2 liner. The reason I'm doing this at the end is because, like, if I overdraw with the fine liner, I find myself filling too much when I'm doing, like, the wash with the larger grays. I'm not doing hard presses, I'm just lightly pressing. And since this is watercolor paper, it is textured. So if you want like a really solid line with your fine liners, you have to press fairly hard. Wispies are done. Now for the final touch. Now this isn't realism, but you gotta put the little glint in the eye. I'm just using a Sakura Jelly Roll pen. I know there's better pens out there, but I just I'm committed to Sakura. I'll say it. There we have it, my 2024 self-portrait. Let's look at this bad boy. Not super proportional or accurate. I think I made my face a bit too long. But still looks really good. Wait. Is it cute? I think obviously the eyes came out really well. I like the texture of using the lines here. I like the texture of using the lines for some of the shadow sections. Let's get some close-ups on the big camera. I kicked my camera again. Well, there we have it. This is my 2024 self-portrait. I think it came out pretty good. You know, prior to October, it had been a while since I've done India ink work. And you know what? I love working in grayscale. It's my comfort zone. I know I should dip into color, but I just love it so much. India ink can be forgiving, but also very unforgiving. I think it's a very fun medium to work with. I am working on opening up commission slots to get India ink portrait in this style. By the time this video is up, it should be available on my website. peaceout.myshopify.com. Guys, click the link in the description. Go bookmark it today. And if you use code YouTube10, you get $10 off today. Ain't no way. But thank you for watching. We'll do this again next year. Hopefully not in ink again. Unless I haven't found something else that piques my interest. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. There we go. Yay! I think it came out pretty fucking good. Oh wait, I have to post for the thumbnail again. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was gonna like hold the picture up and then like this. This way. And then here. I hate how my camera's so washed out. There we go. There we go. Editor! Okay. I think, dude, it came out pretty fucking good. I'm really proud of this. The hair details could be a bit more defined, but like, because I chose to go with a more doodly look, it'll just look like that. Only real botched part is the part right here where I had the ink overlap. Otherwise, technique-wise, like you can see right here, that line. It's not super noticeable on camera, but I can fucking see it here. Otherwise, pretty good wash work. Pretty good of like putting the ink down. But yeah. This is what Inktober led me to. Sorry, my little smirk. It's great, thank you. Thank you for watching, Electra. Okay, as I said at the beginning of stream, guys, what do you want to see on this Twitch channel? Because everything that will stream on this channel will most likely become a YouTube edit for the art channel. Peace_art on YouTube, I believe. Or without an underscore, I gotta double check. We'll have a command next week. But the plan is to go live on this channel once a week. That way we can have a backlog of videos to edit. So that way when the channel launches in January, we'll be like a few months ahead. So what do you want to see me do on this channel? Do you want... I'm not doing tutorials. That is the only thing I will not do. But the things I mentioned that I want to try on this channel is drawing challenges. So like only using pencil or only using markers. Or like drawing myself in blank style. So working on preparing like a style guide. So like if I were to do Pokemon, I would make a style guide for like what makes something look like it's drawn in the style of Pokemon, and then we'll actually draw it. So that would require more prep. I want to do that like once every other month. But yeah, what do you want to see? Yeah, I know that was your suggestion for the shareholders meeting stream. I really like that idea. I don't know how I could like I think this idea would be like for fun, like not for an edit. So we can definitely do this, and we could work towards that. Wait, you know what we could do? We could incorporate this idea with drawing myself in blank style. Like, you know how Echoes of Wisdom and then Link's Awakening have a very distinct style? Yeah, I think we could squeeze this into drawing myself in blank style. We'll do this. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Good idea. So, what we could do is we could go back and, like, decide which games I've played, which would be fun to draw myself in. So, I'll do that in my own time. Or if you guys have suggestions, tell me in the next stream next week. And we'll go from there. But yeah. Because the plan for the YouTube art channel is going to be every other week a speed painting, which I will record either on stream or offline. It'll just be like a sped up video. And then the opposite weeks will be like actual edited, like planned out concept art videos. A very big inspiration to me when I was younger in terms of art content was Jazza Draws, I think his name is. He still makes videos, surprisingly. And it's been years and years. But his stuff is really well produced. He has some really good insight. I have to go back and watch him. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys on this channel next week. Dang! Oh, to be determined. So make sure if you're following, you have notifications turned on, and you're following my social media. I'm gonna be better about posting when I go live on this account. So I think what I'll do is similar to today. I will post on my art Twitter, and then I'll repost it on all my other main accounts. Because I understand that, like, not many people follow, and that's chill. But yeah. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and I might see you on the main channel tomorrow. Who knows? Thank you guys. Look at it. It's so good. I'll post a better picture on my Instagram. Peacein_art_. I'll post a picture there. Cause I'm totally fine with like posting stuff on stories because that's temporary, right? Like what AI scalper's gonna scalp stories. But like I don't wanna post stuff in like the feeds yet. I'm still indifferent. I'll do it, but like you know? Okay, bye guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye. You know what? We're gonna raid Peacein_17. If somehow you aren't watching the main channel, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, no, I can't raid my own channel? No! Oh, yeah, because on my main account, because in your Twitch settings, you can choose who can raid out to your channel. I have non-affiliates banned from raiding on my main channel. Guys. If for some reason you aren't following my main channel, go follow. I'm live there more often. Well, no raid, guys. Okay. Thank you guys for watching.